Curious Times Bistro offers carefully selected items that appeal to all taste buds. From Caesar salads and chicken marsala to wild kangaroo and sea urchin, Curious Times, 1200 Paris Street, 705-522-3500.
The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink TV, its sponsors, or partners.
Poor fella.
part about that video, when he's in the Superstore, you see the Superstore worker like picking up everything, and then she goes to the bigger dildo, and she's like, no. Not touching that stuff. Everybody, welcome to the episode on a lovely Thursday night. Very hot and summery tonight. And the temperature just cranked up a couple notches because we're an SRO, of course, and it's always hotter here. Awesome stuff. Sean Lamont, you're hilarious, buddy. My goodness. A man amongst other men. Anybody listen to the radio? Download, torrent, legally? Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, it's a crime, no big deal. Even before we get to that too, like, it's our last episode, we're all exhausted, and like, I've had to do night shifts before, like 12-hour nights in a cheese factory, winner. And I find like even more than like coffee or Red Bull or steroids or sex, like the best way to stay awake is just to do this. All night. All night. It's impossible to fall asleep if you're like this. So if you see the rest of us like this the rest of the night, we're just trying to stay awake. That's all we're trying to do. Okay, so I like watching the radio. Okay, I'm done with that. Sorry, hurt my eyes now. Anybody go to any weddings this summer? Anybody else? Weddings so far? Perfect, perfect. You know that Mark Zuckerberg just got married too, right? Facebook? How do you think they found each other? Facebook, probably. Like, how do you think the wife was like, girls, she's sitting at home, girls, I need to find a good guy. How am I gonna find a good guy? Seriously, Tiff? How about that guy from Facebook, Mark? He's so handsome. Do you think? He's just not my type. He might be just a little too posh for me. I don't know. Like, well, how about you message him? Okay, let's see. Okay, what's the message? He's single? He's single? Oh my God. Okay, perfect. He just asked me to marry him. Score! No prenup! Are you an idiot? This guy didn't sign a prenup. You own Facebook, you're multi-billionaire, and you don't sign a prenup, so you're screwed, buddy. Sorry. So speaking of weddings, I went to a couple weddings early. I think I just threw out my entire sheet here. But anyway, we went to a couple weddings this summer already, thank God. Most of them open bar, and I'd like to share one of my experiences from one of my open bar weddings. I'm kind of bipolar too, by the way. You should probably take note of that. Yeah, so my girlfriend and I, we were getting ready to go to a wedding, some bullshit wedding, because it's summer and wedding season is very popular in our household. We usually go to about, maybe from 2 to 12 weddings a summer. Every year, same thing, 2 or 3 weddings. One particular wedding we're very excited about because it's open bar and awesome. Like, they just assume we're all alcoholics and we need an open bar. I always get my money's worth at open bars. It's excellent. And I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough to pay for alcohol. If I want to get juiced, yeah, I'll get juiced on my own wallet. My girlfriend she just seemed to be taking a little longer to get ready. I'm waiting downstairs like an idiot. She, for some reason, can't decide on what pair of shoes. I work at a goddamn shoe store. I litter you with shoes monthly, and you have a hard time deciding on which ones to pick? Are you an idiot? So I'm waiting patiently downstairs, reading a magazine, Maxim, actually. I'm waiting downstairs, masturbating, and I figured I'm a nice guy, and I work in footwear, so I think I can help her. I have no business, and I have no interest in being upstairs whatsoever, because I don't want anything to do with the shoe picking at all. I slowly make my way upstairs, because I injured my knee a couple weeks ago, so I can't go too fast. But so finally she says, "Oh, can you come upstairs and help me pick up my shoes?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." So I finally make it up, and she's in her closet, and she's got about 4 or 5 different pairs of shoes laid out, and she just can't decide on which ones. I look at the shoes, I look at her, I look back at the shoes, I look back at her, I look back at the shoes one more time, and then I slowly glance to her and I say, "You better pick out a pair of shoes now." I'm talking like 5 minutes ago. So she puts on the first pair, and it's just this nice black patent leather, these black stain, like a cum on them or something like that type shoes. I'm like, "Were you f***ing another man while I was downstairs?" "Maybe you better not have." And I'm like, "Okay, that's good, but I don't think they're the ones. So maybe throw on the next pair." Do I have to look out the window and see his bare ass running off? Do I have to kill this man now? I don't even know. But I'm like, it still doesn't seem like the one. So we get the other one, and it's kind of a wedge at this point. It's a multicolored wedge. I don't know how many guys know what sequin are, but it's the little things that are stitched on that kind of flash a little bit in the light. It's good. Well, no, it doesn't really, it's supposed to like match the angle of my jaw. I'm like, what the f*** are you even talking about? It doesn't even make any sense. And the reason why I chose those, because I told him, like, "Babe, don't you know that you're supposed to wear a heel that is up on an angle and is supposed to match the angle of your jawline. Before we were about to leave, we were about to walk down the stairs, and me with just my mind on the open bar, you know, getting liquored. I wasn't too worried about it. But as we were approaching the doorway, she tripped, twisted her ankle a little bit. So, and the heel that she was wearing was a stiletto heel. It was probably about, you know, 3.5, 4 inches long. Trips going down the stairs, no big whoop. I'm like, get up. So she ended up tripping on her heel, and I mean, I was a little let down. So she ended up having to put on the wedges because the heel was a little bit too narrow, I guess, for her. Her feet are a little wobbly. She tends to supinate. She tends to roll a little bit inwards at the knee. And then we could finally go this fucking wedding. And I could enjoy my booze. You could sit there like a s*** with your ass heels on. And I could finally maybe enjoy myself for once. So we went to the wedding, and it was a good time. And get to the wedding wearing our heels. I got my track pants on. I think overall, both of us, we had an excellent time. It was very enjoyable. I had to pick my bitch off the floor. She was too drunk. Almost ripped my track pants picking her up too. At the end of the night, we even had sex too. She still sucked my crazy, but I'll tell you who's crazier. I got to think in my neck.
I didn't fill out any survey. I don't know how you're making that diagnosis.
It's okay. Internet's a crazy thing. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big warm episode and SR welcome to Miss Lynn Bullock. Excellent. Thank you so much for being on the show, Lynn. So, Lynn is a media connoisseur, an outdoor adventurist, and an educator. Correct?
Entertainer.
And an entertainer as well?
Flatter me.
You know, you deserve to be flattered, I think. So, Lynn, you've actually been off the grid for a little while, off camera.
Yeah.
So, where you been? We've been missing you.
Well, so I used to work as a reporter, news reporter and anchor for CTV in Sudbury, Timmins, and even London. And I decided to move back to the north. I don't stay in one place for very long. I've been working at Cambrian College. So it's been totally different working in public relations.
Coming from like a journalism to PR. Wait a second. This sounds weird. Going to journalism to PR? Anybody take journalism or PR? Anybody at home? What are you booing for? Which one? I don't know. So you totally pulled like a Star Wars Episode 3 and totally went to the dark side after everything. Well, how does that work?
That's
I'm
nice.
confused. I'm confused on how that actually works. Like, don't some people consider that like almost selling out?
They do. They say it's selling out, going from journalism to PR. However, these two things, they work really closely together.
Okay.
And I think that if you want to understand journalism better, work in PR. You want to understand PR better, work in journalism. You're going to find out how these two things work together, and you're going to find out how naive each of these sectors actually believe the public are to be.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, I mean, tell us about maybe one of your tougher stories, like as more of a journalist.
Okay, the hardest thing is...
I want a good one.
Okay.
Good one. Thank you.
Working as a reporter, you talk to people on the best days and the worst days of their lives.
Oh, no doubt.
Hardest things are going to talk to a family after their kids die. The funeral, they give you a hug because they're happy to tell the story. So they want to remember their loved one.
Oh,
and,
absolutely. And they can kind of tell it in their own way.
They do. You give them the chance to tell it in their own way. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
So it's tough.
Here's a question that I think is on everybody's minds. If you were caught in a sex tape scandal, how would you handle that? Let's say from a PR perspective. How would you handle that? Would you look at it like making money, like a lucrative business deal? Would you shy away from it, maybe?
If it was released after the fact and I had nothing to do with it, I don't know how I'd make money except through civil means.
Okay.
But if it was, say, a leak by, I don't know, by accident or plan, is some way I could make money off of it.
Well, I mean,
then,
either way you spin it, really. I mean, the sex tape scandal industry is like big time controversy, and it's a dirty industry, really. You get people like Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. It's ridiculous. We're gonna do something called the Fast Five here.
Oh,
I just came up with this.
I love Vin Diesel.
You like Vin Diesel, really? Awesome, awesome. Oh, okay, I get it. Right over my head. Okay, so Fast Five. 1, cake or pie?
Oh, neither?
More of a cupcake person? Or
Meat?
meat? Meat cake? Ew, that'd be gross. Flip-flops or sports sandals, like strappy ones?
Flip-flop?
Flip-flops, okay. Hockey or ringette?
Hockey?
Good call, I like that. Stanley Cup, baby. Carpet or hardwood flooring?
Hardwood.
Okay, here's a good one. I know my answer. Brad Pitt or George Clooney?
Oh my God. Both?
Oh, that would be a good night. Brad Pitt and George? I'd videotape and put it on the internet for you. But it's been a pleasure having you on the show. And a big round of applause.
Clip of the episode, standing here with Justine Martin, who's promoting what's called Canada's largest sports festival. Can you tell me a little bit about it, please?
Well, I work for Hockey Night in Canada's Play On, and we run nationally. There's 19 tournaments across Canada, and we're coming to Northern Ontario for the first time this summer. We'll be in Sudbury June 30th and July 1st of this year at the Market Square.
It's really exciting. So this is a big hockey tournament. What are you guys hoping to get? Like, what kind of response are you hoping to get out of this?
Well, right now we're on track to get 100 teams, which would equal between 600 and 700 players, and we're expecting over 10,000 spectators at the Market Square throughout the weekend.
Thank you very much. Okay, so again, when's this event?
June 30th and July 1st, so Canada Day long weekend at the Market Square.
And the city's actually setting up for this as well. Didn't they do some work over on, like, what street's it on again?
It's on Elgin, and the city's repaving Elgin as we speak so that it'll be ready for the tournament.
That's absolutely spectacular. Thank you very much for talking with us. Is there anything you'd like to add? All right, so for the episode, this is Cliff. Back to you, John, you beautiful son of a bitch.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the episode. Thank you, Cliff, for the confusing compliments. I don't know how to take it specifically, but hey, we're here now. So, to my left is Mr. Sean Lamont. Now, Sean, you've had an interesting couple weeks, buddy. You're taking on the reporting duties now for some of our crazier stories, like High Risk, right? So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing these days.
Thanks, John. Sean Lamont reporting live for the episode.
Sean, they already know we're live. We're good.
I'm sorry, I do have a few in me. Let me try that again. Sean Lamont reporting live for the episode. I'm here in the downtown core. We are at the episode. Couple things I have to let you guys know about.
It's important.
There is a guy live on the loose eating people's flesh. Okay, I want you guys to be very careful for this guy. He's very dangerous. He's on the new drug called bath salts. If you guys don't know anything about bath salts, it is a new drug. It's very dangerous. You know, you hallucinate when you're on it. You snort it, you smoke it, whatever the kids are doing nowadays. I don't know. I've never tried this stuff. But what I want to let you guys know about is stay away from the drug. It's very dangerous. John, what are you writing down beside me?
All the different ways you can do it.
Thanks, John. All right, I want to continue and let you guys know. What the hell? What the hell? John, I gotta let you go. I have to report this.
Whoa,
John,
whoa.
hold on a sec. Mr. Bassalt guy.
Jesus Christ! Well, that got awkward really, really quickly. Bath salts. Stay away. Like, as a host, you think that they tell me about something like that before it goes down? Because now I don't even know. Like, I just want to get high off bath salts now. Because that looked like a good time, to be honest. I mean, rocking an orange Speedo, slightly overweight. I mean, it's got to be good, though. For those of you sitting at home, you probably got a lap or a Mac right near you. Go to youtube.com/theepisodeworld. Check out www.theepisode.ca. Hey, while you're at it, while you're on Facebook, go to Facebook.com/theepisodeshow. Check out everything that we've done. It's pretty solid stuff. I'm very proud of the leaps and jumps and miles that we've taken since we started this show. So big round of applause to the cast and crew for that. But do not forget to like and subscribe and share the out of that thing. That's how we get like notoriety, and that's how we build our adventure. So if you don't do it, you're not letting us move forward. This is just all your fault. We're doing our part, and you know the routine. So after that, I just want to give a quick special thanks to a few people. I'd like to thank our sponsors. We got 66 hooking us up, Mad Cow, with, yes, you can clap for 66. I own a shoe store, ... we'll leave it at that. Curious Times, num. On the Curious Times commercial, that's actually Mike's voice. Come over to Curious Times right away and try our delicious, delectable dishes with kangaroo and stuff. It was much better. It's my Adam's apple, sorry. Reg Wilkinson's fine men's clothing. It's not that. Wolf Mountain Exploration, Kicks, and Q92. Awesome support from those locals. And probably actually the only reason why we're here, everybody here, and everybody there, and in there too. The fans of the episode, guys, thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done. There he is. We've been looking for you all night, Stu. That's right. What you said. An ever-growing presence. Stu, everybody. Just guess you look like a Stu. Sorry, nice leather jacket. And a big thank you and a warm big hug to Maher and the staff and crew of SRO. We wouldn't obviously be here either if it wasn't for Maher. Funny guy, awesome support, great creative drive behind the show. And an extra special thanks, last but certainly not least, Your Media Productions for helping us fund this show and getting us all the gear and setting everything up and booking and organizing and doing it. You think it's me doing it? I just show up. That's all I do. These guys is where it's happening with. So big hand for Your Media Productions. So you can definitely check those guys out, see what they have at yourmediaproductions.com. And DJ Travis. I know I said it, but I'll say it one more time. This man keeps the party going and the drinks flowing. Write that down. That was a good one. Going and flowing. It rhymes, buddy. All right, and we're going to take a little Trapman break right now, and then we're going to get back to a special band. I've never really heard of them. They're just up-and-comers. Autumn Skies is going to be rocking the show for you guys. So stay tuned. Yeah. All right.
Oh, right, then everybody, welcome back to the episode. That was a fun commercial break. I loved it. And you guys at home, you totally missed out because handsome DJ Trapman just killed it for us. He killed it. But unfortunately, for copyright restrictions, we couldn't actually show any of the music. It doesn't matter if they heard it. They just need to see it. That's all they do. Ridiculous. Okay, everybody. The gentleman behind me, the orgy of bands, the threesome. How you guys? Yes. And he's naked too, so it couldn't have worked out better for us. Get up!
Song is called Paralyzed. Gotta find a way, gotta find a way. I'm still here waiting. Live forevermore, live forevermore. I'm still here waiting. Coming to save you with my hand. No complications, understand. Be here forever. I'll be here. I'll be here. Never what to say, live on what to say. I'll see. my hand. No complications, understand. Breathe forever. Now begin. Now begin. Coming to save you with my hand. No complications, understand. Breathe forever. Now begin. Now begin. Thank you very much.
Wow. Wow, wow. We are not worthy. Okay. Party on. All right, cool. Yo, I felt that in my bumhole, son. But not the way that you want it to go. Topless naked drummer, man.
Does it look like I'm naked back there?
It totally does. Totally, because orange is like a fleshy.
You can't see my small.
Why are you putting your shirt on, for starters? I think he's just sopping everything up. That's what I think. I'm not really sure. Perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is John, your host of the episode, and we are done, not forever, but for the summer, so enjoy yourselves. And hey, be careful out there. That's my sign-off line now. Last episode, finally got it. Be careful out there. It's a good one. Thank you, guys. Drive safe tonight. One more time for Autumn Sky!
I flew to London the other day. Loving to see if your feet waves. So many complicated. I can't survive the time. Rise of your decline.